In the beginning of the game, you're given a choice. Now what's that choice? And that choice is, who is gonna become your very first ship in
Azur Lane!
Now, you're given three choices. HMS Javelin, USS Laffy, or KMS Z-23. Now, if you're a German engineering fan like me and chose Z-23 for that, welcome to the video. Now, Z-23. She is a very unique ship in Azur Lane, and she as well is a very great secretary to have around your base. For her historical context, starting with, she is a 1936 A-class destroyer that served in the Kriegsmarine, actually one of the 8 that was under the Kriegsmarine destroyer flotilla. She was ordered in 1938 and laid down November that year. She was launched on December 1939, shortly after World War II had just begun, and she was commissioned officially under the Kriegsmarine flag in 1940 in September, shortly after France had just fallen. She displaced at 2,600 tons to 3,600 tons at her max load. She had a crew of 332 and had some heavy armament of 15cm guns, heavier than that of a destroyer. In spite of this, she can still reach around 36 knots. Now, other nations in the world found this weird at the time because most of the destroyers that were being fielded by the United States and United Kingdom, specifically the Fletcher class and the G-class class of destroyers, were substantially lighter than what Z-23 was. Once commissioned into the Kriegsmarine, her service life mostly consisted of her escorting ships in the Baltic, the Norwegian seas, the Arctic, and Brest. No, not that Brest. That Brest. Tying her heavy weight into the game, she is substantially heavier than any destroyer that you'd find in the Eagle Union, Sakura Empire, or Royal Navy. Though what she lacks for in speed and evasion, she can make up for with damage per second and firepower. Now, looking at her stats, she is a very slow destroyer, but she's still fast enough to evade torpedoes or any heavy incoming enemy fire. She can be installed with cruiser guns, though that would do a damage on her damage per second. Putting on an autoloader on her auxiliary equipment could help this, but that really is still a bit of a drag down for your fleet. She already holds a decent amount of firepower under belt, although upgrading her and even retrofitting her can have her become even more overpowered, because she has 3 perks. First is Ironblood Vanguard, that has her increase her damage every single time she fires a shot. Keep in mind that's only a chance. The second is her most overpowered, though can only be unlocked through retrofit, is her Destruction Mode. Her Destruction Mode has a 40% chance every 20 seconds that she can raise a shield that can take up to 5 shots, lasting for 10 seconds, and her guns will become 100% accurate on critical hits. Her last perk is her All-Out Assault, which is basically a barrage. Every 10 times the gun fires, she can trigger a barrage. That's a chance. Upgrading these perks can make her even more overpowered, and you'd essentially have yourself a tank that can keep up with heavy cruisers. I mean, I have Prince Eugen and Z-23 on the same fleet. They're both Germans, and Z-23 can extremely keep up with Prince Eugen. And that was everything you need to know about Z-23 in under 5 minutes. Now, see you in the next video. I'm gonna go back to playing Azur Lane.